Cadaver by Alberto S. Florentino. Characters: Torio,
Marina.
Carding,
The interior of a squalid, one-room dwelling located on the edge of a cemetery in Manila. The walls and roof made of empty fruit boxes, tarpaulin, bamboo, and cardboard patched together, threatened to collapse any minute. A door upstage left leads to the outside and another, right, to the kitchen. Upstage center is a small window. At right corner is a cot placed diagonally across the room. Two fruit boxes standing on their sides serve as seats, and another, flat on the ground, serve as a table, where an oil lamp gives off the only light in the semi-darkness. Torio is lying on the cot, a manta blanket covering him to the waist. He is around 27 years old, with a square jaw and a well-developed body. He is sick, his eyes closed. Carding enters, a frail-bodied, slow-moving man in a dirty pants and t-shirt. He crosses to Torio and taps him on the shoulder. As Torio opens his eyes,
were you asleep, Torio?
No, Carding, I was not. Sit down.
still standing,
So you've been sick. I didn't know until Marina told me.
Where did you see her?
She passed by the house just a while ago.
Damn that woman. So she insisted on seeing you. I told her not to bother you.
Oh, it isn't any bother at all, Torio. I was even kidding her for not letting me know right away.
takes a seat at the foot of the cot.
She was so excited when she showed up. At first, I thought you were dead or dying.
Don't let that woman alarm you again. There's not a time when she doesn't worry about something. Sometimes, I even think she worries about what will worry her next.
He tries to laugh but ends up coughing.
But she has a reason to be worried. You look very sick.
I'm just I'm just a bit feverish. That's all.
Leans forward and feels Torio's temperature.
Your whole body is on fire. How did you get that fever?
I don't know. I guess it's the tiny wound on my foot.
Exposes his right foot, bandaged with dirty rags.
Maybe you didn't go to the dispensary, as I told you.
It's not anything serious.
Places his foot under the blanket again.
Not anything serious. If it can put a man of your size and strength to bed, it is something serious. But you need to not worry. I sent Marina to the dispensary.
What for?
I told her to ask the doctor to come and look you over. She should have thought of that before.
Are you dreaming? Do you think the doctor will come when we have no money to pay him?
But you don't have to pay him anything. He's the public doctor. He'll treat you for free.
Maybe if I go there. but do you think he'll take the trouble of coming to me? What do you think I am? A congressman?
Turns to him.
No, Torio.
It's all right. I know you can't do it. Not alone. You need me. But don't get impatient. I'll get well sooner than you expect.
You don't get what I mean. Torio, I'm giving it up.
Surprise.
You're giving it up? You're joking.
I'm not joking, Torio.
But why? Have you found an easier way of making a living?
I'm frightened, Torio. See what happened to you. Suppose it happened to me. I'm not even half as healthy as you are.
Oh, so this little one had you really scared? Huh? Why? It's only a scratch. It did not even bleed a drop.
Sits down.
You know what the old folks say about those accidents concerning the dead?
What do they say?
That if one gets wounded or even only scratched by the bones of the dead, he will die.
And you believe that?
Of course.
Laughs.
You're just like a child. Besides, it was an accident. A corpse did not leap from his tomb to plunge one of his ribs into my foot. Nothing like that happened. So there's nothing to scared of.
Even then, you got that wound in a cemetery.
Leans forward him.
Torio, let's not offend the dead anymore. It's so frightening. You never know what they'll do to punish us.
What can they do except hunt us? And who is scared of ghosts?
Straightens up.
I'd rather offend the living.
And if they catch you, what do? They throw you in jail? The dead are more kind, Carding.
I haven't had a good night's sleep since we started this work. It seems to me so mean and ugly, like stealing candy from a baby.
Carding, if you start being sentimental in this world, you'll starve to death.
Oh, here comes Marina.
Marina enters a plain woman of 25 or 26, sloppily dressed in a formless, tunic-like gray dress.
Where is the doctor, Marina?
How's Torio?
Where is he, Marina?
Touching Torio's brow.
Your temperature's still rising.
Marina, I'm asking you, where's the doctor?
He couldn't come with me.
With,
See?
with
I-
cynical triumph.
See? I told you so. I would have died or surprised if he came.
To Marina,
Why couldn't he come? Was he busy?
uncertainly.
Well, no, not exactly. He was not.
What did he say?
He wants us to take Torio to the dispensary.
How? He can't even set up.
Who says I can't even sit up? I can.
Tries to set up but fails as Marina cries, "Don't."
I know I can. If I really try.
That doctor must be crazy.
The doctor's afraid that instead of paying him, I would beg money from him. If he came, I would have really begged from him.
Laughs.
Are you sure you tried hard enough to make him come, Marina?
Of course I did.
You're both afraid I might die. For all you know, I will outlive both of you.
Smiles and start murmuring to himself. Passes to Carding downstage. Speaks slow.
What shall we do now? Listen to him. I'm afraid the fever has touched his brain.
Let's take him to the hospital.
It's not easy as that. Carding, he hates hospital.
Yes, I know. We'll drag him to it if we have to.
We can't make him do anything he hates.
Touching her on the arm.
But we can't leave him alone, Marina. He's really more sick than he appears to be. It is only his will to live that keeps him going. He'll break down soon and it may be too late then.
Notices them conversing.
Hey, what are you two doing there? Whispering like two lovebirds?
Loud enough for Torio to hear.
You better go down the street and get a jeep.
We haven't even a centavo to pay the driver.
I'll take care of that. I have some money here.
What do you want a jeep for?
Sarcastic.
Are you two eloping? Can't you wait till I'm dead?
Torio, we're taking you to the hospital.
You're not taking me anywhere.
Torio, we don't have to ask you
Oh no, you speak as you owned my body,
because I know it's for your own good.
but I don't want to go. Don't tell me I can't even refuse something for myself.
Torio, listen to me. Be reasonable. You're sick. If you refuse to go, we'll drag you if we have to.
Threatening.
Just try, Carding. Just try. I'll fight you with my last strength.
Torio,
Carding, you're my friend. Don't do anything I hate. And don't worry, I'm in my right senses.
Irk.
all right. I won't insist.
Sits down. Comes forward.
Torio, please, listen to us.
Why are you so worried about me?
What a silly question.
That's not a silly question. Why should you worry that I might die? Haven't you always wanted me to die?
Torio,
You were never really happy with me, were you? I know you've grown tired of me.
no, Torio.
Don't be ashamed to admit it. I won't mind. I confess I also got bored sometimes. But where I could always seek for change, you cannot. I can imagine you must feel inside.
Torio, whatever gave you those ideas?
So, if you think I'm going to die, don't take all this trouble of pretending you don't want it to happen. Just leave me alone to die. This could be your chance to get rid of me and get another man. Carding, for instance.
Torio,
He's quite a man too. Even before I'm dead and gone, he has already laid his hands on you.
Torio, he's our only friend and you dare speak of him like that?
To Carding.
Carding, you must forgive him. He doesn't know what he's saying.
Don't worry. I understand very well.
See, I'm not dead yet, and already you have taken his side against me.
Torio,
Do you think he can take care of you as well as I have been doing? He can't even earn enough money to support himself. He cannot even take over our business when I get sick.
What business?
How much more if he had you to take care of? He'll starve you to death.
What business does he mean, Carding?
Don't mind him. He has gone mad.
So I'm mad, huh?
To Marina.
I'll tell you what kind of business we have.
Torio,
It's a business that requires no capital. All you need is a good, strong stomach.
Shaking him.
Torio, stop it.
Pushing him off.
Why? Are you ashamed to let others know the dead have been supporting you all along?
What does he mean, Carding?
Don't listen to him. He's out of his mind.
Really?
To Marina.
Do you want to know where the money I bring home come from? Do you believe I really earn it by breaking my back at the waterfront? I fooled you as so well you never even suspected.
Just what did you do?
To put it plainly,
Torio,
I robbed the dead around us.
Carding turns away. Shocked.
What? You mean
I was one of those forced to open the graves of the dead.
Hardly able to speak.
and you stole from them?
Yes, and why not? Rich people are always buried with something valuable on them. Rings, earrings, necklace, watches, and gold teeth. Why let such treasures rot under the ground, while above that ground people like us are starving?
Torio, you didn't do that. You didn't.
But I did. You can ask Carding. He was with me all the time. At first, he was scared to death. He would tremble and perspire, but later on,
Turns to them.
I didn't want to.
but he had to, because he had to eat, even from a dead man's hands. When he tries to rob the living, he always get caught. He's too slow for them. But with the dead, once he got used to it, it was so easy. The dead do not report to the police. They don't fight back. They don't even scream.
Stop it. I can't stand it.
Sits down.
Oh, the poor sacred dead.
What's so sacred about them? They are dead.
Almost crying.
Torio, when we had nowhere to stay, we moved here, to their place. We put up this house on their land. They did not complain. They did not nor call us squatters. They did not drive us away. And what did you do in return? What?
I hate them. That's why I rob them. I hate them.
You hate them? Why? What did they do that you hate them? Did they ever try to harm you?
Pointing through the window.
Look at them. Doesn't that sight infuriate you? Look, nothing worries them. They lie there day and night, sleeping like babies, mocking and our sufferings.
At the doorway.
Marina, stop listening to him. He used to tell me that over and over.
One night, as I was coming home, a strong rain caught me. I ran for shelter to the nearest tomb, that one near the road, belonging to a dead Chinese millionaire. It was so beautiful. The tomb, it looked more like a palace than a place for the dead, with thick marble walls and roof, and festive lights. Inside was the body, in a coffin. It was so dry in the rain and comfortable even in death. Why should that death merchant have marble walls and roof to protect him from the rain? While I was outside, soaked to the bone and shivering on the cold, waiting to go home to a dark, dank place with a cardboard roof that leaks even in lightest rain. Why? He's dead, and I am alive. I have more right to the things wasted on him. Don't you think so? Don't you think we need thick walls more than the dead?
He must have seen you.
Who could have seen us? We used to work after midnight when everyone was asleep.
It was God who saw you doing the evil thing. God who keeps eternal watch over the dead.
Why should God keep watch over the dead? Why not over you and me who are still alive?
Oh, what you did is a horrible sacrilege. If you die, heaven will not receive your soul. Even hell will refuse you, your dumb soul.
Mad.
Why do you always say, if you die, if you die, if you die? Do you want me to die?
No, why should I?
Vehemently.
You really want to be rid of me. Don't you?
Throughout, Marina tries to interrupt but in vain.
Now I see that you two have been waiting for me to die so you could live together. Maybe that's why a little wound like this can put me to bed. You're praying that I will die. But I'll disappoint both of you. I will live on and on if only to punish you by denying you the chance to live together. I'm still young. I have 100 years before me. Not all the dead in this world can drag me to the grave.
His ravings rise in pitch.
I hate them. Yes, I dare all the dead whom I offended to take me.
Raving mad, shouting through the window.
Take me if you can. I despise all of you. Oh, that you were all alive now and suffering in life.
He suddenly collapses, rushing to his side.
Torio, what happened? Carding, help me!
At Torio's side,
Torio,
to Marina.
get some water quick.
Marina gets water as Carding tries to revive him. Then he makes him drink.
Torio, are you alright?
He comes to seize Marina and speaks between gaps.
I'm alright. They cannot take me. I'm not willing to go yet.
Looks around blindly.
Where's Carding? Has he gone?
Shows himself.
I'm still here.
I thought you had left. You are not mad at me, are you?
No, I'm not, Torio.
I didn't mean what I said about you. I had a drunken feeling. Just said anything.
You don't have to explain. I understand. Try not to talk. You need rest.
Yes, I feel tired. You two walk to each other. I'll take a short nap.
To Marina.
Wake me up when he's ready to leave, Marina.
Yes, Torio.
Torio closes his eyes. Suddenly, his head and his arm fall over the edge of the couch. Screams, shaking him.
Torio, wake up! Torio, wake up!
She flings her body on him and cries over him for a time. Later, Carding pulls her away and covers the body as Marina, now calm, watches.
It was sudden, as if an unseen hand suddenly snatched him away.
At last, he is now at peace.
How can he ever have peace? The dead he offended will not let him alone.
No, Marina. The dead are not cruel and vindictive like us. They will understand. They will understand him more, much more than we, the living, ever could.
Carding kneels on the floor. Marina follows. They make the sign of the cross. 1954.